One of the founders of Occupy Wall Street was quoted in the New York Times last Sunday. And he was talking about the old Port Huron statement, which was the radical statement from 1961 of the Students for Democratic Society. And they asked this guy, what do you think of that document in light of what you've been up to? And he said, that document is a manifesto that doesn't apply to us. We're looking at an abyss. We're looking at a black hole, and we realize it. And we just threw up our arms. We don't talk about principles. We know we're heading into a place that's really scary.
Well, and you can take that dark view. I mean, a lot of people want to make me into a perma-bear. I personally think I'm quite optimistic, because I think we in the U.S. can get through this. If I was a Greek, I'd probably be pessimistic. And I would be looking around trying to figure out how I can just maintain my purchasing power, how I can keep my powder dry. But I think in the U.S. we have an opportunity. In Japan, they've got issues. I think Great Britain has the ability to probably pull through. It's not going to be, fun, but we've just over-leveraged ourselves all throughout the developed world, and we had the benefits of that increased leverage on the way up. And as we were talking earlier, I mean, it's Irving Fisher in his latter years writing, about the way to prevent a deleveraging, depression, bank debacle is to not let it happen to begin with. The banks walked away with the ability to maintain the system. We need to, and I'll confess, I thought in '98 that repealing Glass-Steagall was a good idea. I think we need to recognize that it didn't work. And we just need to go back and separate commercial banking from trading. And in addition, we need to increase the capital base required of a bank the larger they get. And I fully recognize that will make it more difficult for the larger banks to make a profit. And you know what? I don't care.
Yeah. Well, and as some say, when they think they're too big to fail, the lack of default risk in their liabilities makes it easy for them to make a profit, and you would create an offset.
Well, they're running that leverage with private gains and social risk.
Right.
Tarp was a very, very bad lesson. Did we need a Tarp? Yeah. But we should have wiped the shareholders completely out. We should have wiped a lot of the bondholders out. We should have made it painful
for them,
change the management, as opposed to making it painful for the taxpayers.
Right.
Now, the taxpayers have by and large skated, but not to the point they should have.
The sense of morale, the sense of trust in government has been damaged very significantly by that episode.
I don't think we'll see another Tarp again, at least the way we did it the last time. Will we have to, if we have a crisis, will we have to bail out banks? Yes. Is it frustrating to have to say that you're going to do that? Yes. But we need to reinvigorate moral hazard when we do it. We need to recognize you shouldn't have been running that type of leverage. You shouldn't have been running that type of risk.